we're going to talk about something that nobody likes to talk about. Do you struggle with wiping in the bathroom? Guess what? You're not alone. Stay tuned. We're going to talk all about it. That's what's up next. Hi, my name is Natasha Daniels. I'm a child therapist and I make videos for kids with anxiety and OCD. Today we're going to talk about something that nobody likes to talk about, but it happens to so many people. So many people with OCD have issues in the bathroom, and specifically, they have issues with wiping. Does this sound familiar? You're not alone. This can be for a whole bunch of different reasons depending on what your OCD thoughts are and what your OCD themes are. But the way to deal with it is pretty much the same across the board. So OCD loves to lie to you, and it's telling you that you're not either done wiping, that you need to continue wiping. Sometimes the brain has no off button, and some people with OCD don't know when to stop. And other people will get the message, hey, you're done, you can stop brushing your teeth, or you can stop wiping. But some people with OCD don't have that off button, and so it doesn't feel right. And so they keep going and going because they're waiting to get that signal. Does it feel right? Does it feel right? Should I stop wiping? But they never get that signal. Other people have other themes, other issues. Maybe they're worried about germs or getting dirty for all sorts of reasons that we're not going to go into in this video. But it makes them want to be extra sure that they're 100% clean. Those are two different issues, but the end result is the same: over wiping. So what do you do with that? For starters, you don't listen to OCD's lies. So you may not know when to stop, or you may not trust that you're fully clean. But you have to live with doubt because OCD's weapon is certainty. You have to know for sure that you're done. You have to know for sure that you got everything. And your weapon against OCD is to say, you know what? I may or may not be done. I may or may not got everything. And it's still going to be okay. And I know that can be really concerning depending on what your OCD thoughts are, but that's the way to beat OCD in general, is to push it back and say, I may or may not know, and acceptance of that is okay. So a lot of the kids I work with in therapy, they don't even know how much is a normal amount to use to wipe. A lot of the kids I work with will go through huge amounts of toilet paper every single day and every single time they go to the bathroom. And so what I do, besides doing exposure response prevention, ERP, which you should be doing, and if you don't know what that is, it's really helpful to get an OCD therapist to help you. You really need an OCD therapist, not just any therapist. And you can find one at the International OCD Foundation. You can look at their resource directory for a list of maybe some that are in your area. You can go to iocdf.org/find-help. And I'm telling you that because my little tips and tricks and advice isn't going to be too helpful if you're not having the ongoing support of a mental health professional. So having said that, what I do with the kids in my practice is once we get to a pretty high level where they're ready to tackle this on and we've done other exposures related to their OCD thoughts, we will say, how much is normal? And so I will get out a certain amount of toilet paper and maybe ask your parent or your therapist, what is a normal amount regularly for pee? And sometimes I would say that's 6 to 8 squares, but it can vary. It depends on the person. So, and you don't want to get caught up on a number because that can kind of be an OCD thing as well. So then you can have somebody make you predetermined amounts to start with. That's a good place to start, is with predetermined amounts of toilet paper so that there's no toilet paper in the bathroom. So when your OCD rears its ugly head and says, are you sure you're done? Do you want another wipe just in case? You can say, sorry, Mr. Bully, I don't have any more toilet paper, I'm done. And so I'm going to leave it at that. That is a difficult thing to do, but that is a really good first step in wiping because you have to know that you may never get the message that you're fully clean or that you're fully done. And so it's living in that discomfort and walking away from the toilet even though you may feel like you still need to wipe more, because OCD is a liar and it will give you sensations and feelings and thoughts that are not accurate. And so knowing that that's your theme and knowing that's one of your issues, you have to realize that you can't trust your OCD and that you have to trust how much toilet paper you have already been pre-given. Now down the road, you want to back away from having to have predetermined amounts of toilet paper. You want to be able to gauge and just grab it. But this is a really good beginning step to overcome over-wiping. All right, well, I hope that helps a little bit, and I will talk to you again next Thursday. Don't forget to find the sparkle in everything you do.
When I first discovered Natasha, I was in a desperate place with my son, and his anxiety was getting worse, and we had tried counseling and it was not going well.
We were told at that point, we can't help your son. Early intervention is great. He's too young.
Parenting a child with anxiety is not easy, and sometimes it feels hopeless.
First time we took her to a therapist, who then dismissed her after about a year and a half, putting it down to bad parenting.
But what if it didn't have to be that way? What if you could join a community with parents in the same boat, with kids with similar struggles and issues? What if you could have access to resources that will help you with behavior and sleep and avoidance and opposition and fears? What if you can have somebody walk with you on your journey? Someone with clinical expertise and parental knowledge. Hi, my name is Natasha Daniels, and I'm a child therapist and a mom to 3 kids. And I've dedicated my life and my career to helping kids with anxiety and OCD, including my own. And now I want to help you too. I have created the AT Parenting community to do just that. When you join as a member of the community, not only will you get access to resources that will help you with your child's struggles and help your family reduce the chaos in their home, you're going to be joining a community of parents just like you, with knowledge, love, and support to give. You will get access to online classes that will help your child and your child's struggles. You'll also get bonus videos and podcast material made just for members. And I've got your kids covered too. You'll have access to a library full of worksheets and videos specially designed for your kids by myself and other therapists. But that's not the best part. You're going to be getting direct attention from me, and I will be giving you support in many different ways. I'll be doing Facebook Lives every single week in our private Facebook group, where members can go to talk and get support. I'll also be doing office hours in our private Facebook group. So once a week, you can ask me whatever you want. I'll be available for an hour to answer your direct questions. But if you need a little bit more support, I've got you covered too, because I will be doing coaching calls for those that need it twice a month. And for those that need even more support, I'll be doing once a month support group calls. And I'll be doing a member spotlight call. So I'll be picking one member every month, and I'll be walking them through the process of helping their children. And you'll have access to the replay and to that phone call as well. Raising a child with anxiety or OCD is hard, but together we can get through it.
Natasha gave us practical tools. She wasn't like the books that we had read.
If you have a child with anxiety or OCD, she is your go-to woman.
Natasha had practical real-life advice that we started implementing the day that we listened to them.
In a desperate time in my journey with my son, she has been a lifesaver. Her resources have given me hope, they've given me tools and support, and they're some of the best resources you can find out there for anxiety and OCD.